and I taught myself to fly that. And a couple of years prior to that, I'd already been. This is going to be a very long answer. I was doing a ski season at the time, and I was just skiing around the slopes. I went to go and watch an event that was happening. There was an octocopter, what I now know is called an octocopter, flying around and filming this ski jump competition, and it just blew my mind as soon as I saw it. Because I've been flying recreationally, fixed wing planes, and had already thought about the concept of putting a GoPro on the plane and filming that nearly 10 years ago. So when I saw this octocopter filming this ski jump competition, it combined my passion of extreme sports with a piece of technology which was associated with aviation, which I was already very interested in, and just presented, I guess, what I now understand is my future. So I guess I felt compelled to found Halo because having taught, I think, more than 500 people for 4 different drone training schools, I came to recognize that traditional methods of training like death by PowerPoint and lecture-based training was just highly ineffective. And I was getting very frustrated and felt very compassionate towards the people who were coming for their assessments and failing, because I'd been that person myself. I didn't have a clue what I was doing after my training course, and I thought surely there must be a better way of doing this. And so I did a bit of research, finally got some investment, and created a training school now that focuses on drones, which uses modern training methods. So scenario-based and accelerated training that's based around experiential tasks and activities. So on the ground school, rather than just standing there being talked at for 2 days, you're actually actively involved in creating solutions and problem solving. And what really makes me excited and gives me a lot of sense of achievement is when I see someone come for their flight assessment and they conduct themselves to a standard that was far higher than I could ever achieve when I completed my training course, and they are very competent at operating. And then I feel like my job's done because they're now able to take the investment they've put in our training course and go and make a career out of it. So that's why I founded Halo. So I don't feel like I've achieved full success yet. That will be when I sell the business and it's a sustainable one without me. But at the moment, how I've got to where I am currently is because I've never given up and I've been resilient. And I think that's all that is required to create success. I don't think it's intelligence. I don't think it's, a good network really helps, but definitely the fact that I just won't give up. And no matter how hard I get knocked, I keep on going is the only thing that's got me to where I am now. Okay, so my most unique day must have been when I was filming a rock band performing on an iceberg in Greenland for Jägermeister. Taking off from the iceberg, doing circles and flying over the flow was just a very unique experience. I don't particularly have any free time, to be honest, but I think health, fitness, and when I say health, I mean both physically and mentally. So going out and enjoying sports that I love, being with friends and family that I love, and trying to get out into nature and realize that my life is not just my job and my business, and that it's much more than that. So if I was to have dinner with 2 people, it would be Elon Musk and Eckhart Tolle. Probably completely different people in terms of who they are and what they represent, but I'd like to meet Elon Musk just to understand how he's managed to create such success in so many different businesses across so many different broad aspects of life. And then I would love to meet Eckhart Tolle, who's a spiritual leader who is incredibly inspiring in terms of helping understand what the true meaning of life is, really. I think that would make a very interesting conversation.